Hello dogs, Lildawg right here, right now, and what the heck going on up there? Okay, never mind. Uh, hello, welcome back. We're playing as the Majapahit down here in Indonesia. Now, we are looking towards beating Brunei in this war that we've got caught up in last episode, and the goal is to actually defeat Kutai and hopefully get a good landing over here in Kutai. Because if we can do that, then we'll be golden. We'll be good. If we can make a landing in Kutai to defeat Brunei, then we should be fine. But that's going to require quite a few troops. Now, again, this playthrough's mostly gonna focus on a lot of naval invasions and stuff because we live on islands and we're an island-based nation. The second thing I want to do is to transition towards democracy. If we can get democracy, it will lower the amount that we're paying for goods and investment. Of course, we'll be paying a little bit extra for extra things, but at least we'll get maybe a little bit extra cash from not having to pay as much for goods and investments. Our acceptable taxation is lower, but yeah. We could also transition towards a republic where to be honest, I think it's better to transition towards a republic. Because we're not spending as much on research. Okay, yeah, I think I'm actually going to transition towards a republic instead. Oh, and Kutai is busy fighting someone else. That is actually brilliant. That's actually brilliant for us. Because if Kutai is focused on fighting someone else, then that will allow us to land much more easily. Well, alright. And let's keep an eye on our islands and stuff, just so we're not... Well, looks like we're also fighting, Pagaruyong. Let's go ahead and focus on our war with Brunei and Kutai over here. Let's make a landing on the islands over here and let's finish off Brunei. Because if we can finish off Brunei, then we can focus on our other war. We also have to keep an eye out for any navies coming towards us. Pagaruyong shouldn't be that tough, right? Yeah, they shouldn't be that strong. They're 114th. And there we go. We now have Kutai out of the way. And we now have a base of operations down here. Let's go ahead and invade Brunei. I think we'll go ahead and send another 2,000 up there just for safekeeping. Okay, yeah, they're wasting their troops on me. Let's go ahead and send another 1,000 up here. Or another 2,000, sorry. Okay, there's literally no way you have that many troops already. I've killed so many of their troops last episode. You remember when I failed to naval invade them last episode? Yeah, that's where most of their troops should have went. Now I don't think my troops are going to make it back because they're going to move first and my troops aren't going to be able to retreat. Yep. Well, they somewhat made it back. Go ahead, retreat back to here real quick. I think we also have our, yeah, we have our research going on at the same time. Look at that. Let's let them attack us first. And watch them as they just lose a crap ton of troops. Bam. We are going to go ahead, assimilate Tarakan. That way we can hopefully get some more troops out of this territory. Watch, this attack's probably gonna fail miserably. Bam! Bam. I think we just defeated Brunei here. So let's go ahead. Prepare some forces down south for the invasion of Paragaruyung. Bam. Gosh dang it. Just go ahead, sit here in that capital up there. Oh yeah, there's this island up here, and they're probably gonna have a bunch of troops sitting up there, making it impossible to naval invade. Well, alright. Let's go ahead do our invasion of Pagaruyung. Bam, actually. Holy crap. Well, look at that. We've defeated Brunei in a conflict. Cool. Let's at least take their capital. I hope we can make the borders look nice. We can't make the borders look nice, of course. That's aggravating how it gives me... doesn't give me enough to make the borders look nice. My God. Let's actually end our war with... Pagaruyung. Oh no, buddy, you've gotten yourself into this conflict. You're done. Okay, I guess you're not done, because you somehow have 3,000 soldiers, despite your economy saying otherwise, that you shouldn't be able to have that. Alright, then. Naval invasions are a pain in the rear end to pull off. Can I please make the borders look nice and not have a freaking exclave? God, that's annoying. Well, looks like we're going to be focused on, let's go ahead and get our other two territories up on that island that we took from Kutai. Alright. And move up north. Yeah, it's gonna wait till I have to annex Pagaruyung. I hope we don't trip over at the finish line and lose all of the land we took here, because that's gonna be quite aggravating. That's happened before, by the way, where I've almost taken a nation that's left one territory and then I lose all of my soldiers in that one province and I didn't take the territory. And then I just lose all my territory because they... That's one of the most aggravating things about this game. Is you gotta make sure you have enough troops for combat. Alright. Pagaruyung. You are being annexed entirely. There we go. There we go. Now we have more war score since we're bigger. And now we can make the borders look nice. Bam. Alright, let's transition to a republic in the process. Alright. Goods and investments stay the same. This just means we're gaining a little bit extra money now. Let's head back to our capital of Jakarta. And let's begin the assimilation process. We've had... Research actually costs a little bit less, so we should be, I think we should be spending less on research in general. Ah, no, game! Where did I go? There we are. Bam, our administration's now completely filled. Assimilation. Bam, bam. Alright. Alright, so... we've did a lot of assimilation. We still have some territories to assimilate, but... for the most part, a good chunk of our territories are being stabilized right now. So... Alright, so the Majapahit Republic is looking pretty decent here. At some point we're going to have to begin colonizing the wastelands and territories that are uncolonized at the moment, but yeah. Ah, okay. Dayak became a monarchy. Except it doesn't look like the game gave them an extra territory. That kinda sucks. They kinda got screwed over there. This means we are going to have to colonize to them. Well, crap. Well, it's not going to be too hard to get to them. We make quite a bit of cash per turn, so... I think by the time our forces arrive, we're going to have that territory colonized. Yep. Alright. Alright. Going to war with Dayak. And let's go ahead and stabilize our new region over here. What's our territory called? Bamban? Bamban? Oh, whoops. Oh, well. Bam. Alright. Dayak is now conquered. This entire island is now ours. We go ahead and move our forces back to that territory. And we also need to put our port here. This is actually our first landlocked... These are actually our first landlocked provinces. So yeah. Let's see here. Alright. What? 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 Hold on. What? Did it give them a wasteland and now that counts as their territory? What the hell? Excuse me, what? So what happens if I colonize that territory? Is it gonna give it to them? Excuse me, what? Let me see. Transfer control. What? Yeah, we have a truce with them. That's a little... Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna question what just happened there. But hey, when we conquer them, we already have a crap ton of their, So, I think I know what happened here. When they became a monarchy, it gave them a wasteland territory. But the wasteland territory did not convert entirely over to Dayak. And so that's probably a bug that's gonna have to be fixed. Hopefully. But yeah. Alright. I think I'm ready for another war. Who is Siak at war with? Oh, Malacca? Okay, well. Well, it looks like... Oh, never mind. Who knows when some of the tribes of Australia are gonna become a monarchy. It may take them a while. In the meantime, let's go ahead and focus our efforts on the colonizing Indonesia. Actually, we're gonna have a force sitting here. So when we're ready to go to war with Dayak again, we'll have a force there waiting. Let's go ahead and colonize the coastal provinces. Actually, let's focus on the cheaper territories first. Let's go ahead and head to our province stability. I don't think we actually got all of our assimilation down here finished. Just so you know, we're second, and we don't have that many provinces comparatively to some of the other more powerful nations on in this game. Fortune's having a good game. Holy crap. I think number one has to be Lithuania over in Europe. Because Khmer got wrecked. Great Viet's not first. Malacca's not first. We only have 44 territories and we're second. Meaning, this probably means that a lot of the bigger nations got absolutely demolished this game. Which wouldn't be... Which, it's normally not surprising when one of the top nations get ganged up on, but if every single one of the bigger nations got ganged up on this game, that's going to be a bit surprising. Alright. Now we can focus on colonialism. Assimilate. Hopefully our truce with Dayak expires sometime soon. We have 16 more turns to wait. Hiccups. They suck. So one thing I should mention is that the more territories you have connected to a province that you're wanting to colonize, the cheaper it takes to colonize. And it should be mentioned that you can colonize at any point. Just know that before the colonization level, it's going to be very expensive. The colonization level of this start date is 0.75, I believe. Yeah, so once you hit 0.75, it will suddenly become extremely cheap to colonize. Like, extremely cheap. All right. Bam. And then assimilate. And then we're also going to have to put a port here since it's a sea province, or it's next to the sea. Alright. Well, we're going to be focusing on colonization. Alright. We're going to be focusing on colonization for a little bit. So... if this is a multiplayer game, the player playing as Dayak would be very pissed that they're in this situation. Yeah, now look at these territories. They're suddenly becoming less and less expensive as we colonize. Oh, Dayak. Okay. There we go. That territory is not going to get the start it needed because... let's go ahead and assimilate this territory. And now this region... now this island is entirely ours. Oh, I forgot to assimilate this territory. And we need to worry about this territory. Let's see if all the territories we need to assimilate. Yeah, as we colonize territories, the territories bordering already owned a territory. Uncolonized territories bordering our own territory is going to be less expensive than, like, let's say an island just bordering all sea tiles or stuff like that. Bam. Go ahead and assimilate. Yeah. Alright. This episode's probably just going to be a lot of colonialism and stuff. We want to expand as much as we can into the Oh, would you look at this? Oh, hey. Okay, the game's having that colonization bug. It's stupid because when we have this colonization... So, the colonization bug is... Basically, the neutral territory remains neutral. Completely neutral. Instead of splitting it in half like it's supposed to. And then... it completely breaks this territory for the rest of the game. It's going to remain an uncolonized territory for the rest of... Not really uncolonized... What I'm saying... At the end of the game, or if you want to look at the history where it shows the map and the history of every province, that province is going to remain uncolonized in the history. It's a stupid bug. And I don't know how it could be happening. But, here we are. The entire island is now colonized. Alright, let's go ahead and get our ports set up. Let's see. Oh, the new age has arrived. 1942. Or 1942. God damn it. 1492. 1940. Yeah, we're in the middle of World War II playing as the Majapahit. Wow. Alright then. Well, I think I'm ready to start a conflict here. Let's go ahead and get some troops ready. Let's invade Siak. Alright. We are going to go ahead and declare war next turn. And then we're going to invade Siak. Bam. And what happened to Malacca? Holy crap. Champa's kicking a lot of butt this game. And let's go ahead and invade this territory. Bam. Malacca's not doing so well, are they? Yeah, they're not doing too hot. No, I'm just gonna invade Malacca too. Because why not? It's gonna be lots of fun. I'm not gonna focus on any assimilation for the new territories we've just conquered until we defeat Malacca. And look at that, we got some territory on the mainland. Alright, let's go ahead and move our troops back to over here. We're gonna peace out with Malacca and leave them with what they have up here. Because I don't feel like sending troops all the way up there just to invade them. This is the territory we specifically want. But if we can, we can take all of this territory. Bam! Alright. Look at that. Alright. Now, let's finish this up with putting ports here, here, and here. Now let's assimilate. Oh, crap. Alright. Let's go ahead and disband our army for now. We're not going to need it. How much is Singapore? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that territory out of the way. Alright. Look at that. Now, let's focus on getting ports set up. Port. Port. Boom. More ports. Ports are going to get fairly expensive. Mostly because we already have so many of these ports. But we need these ports, considering we're going to be mostly an island-based empire. Bam. And bam. Port. You get a port, and you get a port, and you get a port. And then You get a port. Alright. So pretty much all of our island-based territories have ports. Next up, I think it's about time we should probably focus on getting to 0.75 in technology. But that's gonna be for the next episode. So, also you may have noticed, I've done a little bit of cutting and editing in this episode. I'm hoping that's gonna be a consistent thing with me. This was mostly because I kept getting interrupted partway through the recording, and there was just a lot of boring moments that I just wanted to time-lapse through. So, yeah. We're gonna get our port in Skadai here, and the Majapahit Republic is looking pretty beefy right now. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.